What I am showing you are called mudras, poses of the hands, famous in India, and which we find in the field of yoga, Indian dance, and among various religious figures. As you can see, we also find them among the various Christian religious icons. Intrigued by this connection, today I tell you about mudras. In Sanskrit, the word mudra means seal, gesture or sign. These gestures are used to facilitate the channeling and flow of energy into the hands and throughout the body. In Indian yoga, one of the tasks of mudras is to bring balance to the 5 elements present in the body. In case of imbalance of these elements, the body becomes ill. With the English name, these are fire, air, ether, earth and water. Each finger has its own element, which combined with the other through pressure, affects the balance of that element in the body. Mudras are also used to awaken Kundalini, a dormant energy at the base of the spine, depicted as 2 snakes ascending the spine. Symbol that we see not only in India. But we will devote a separate video to this topic. Mudras are believed to give immediate effect or relief on the parts of the body, as they liberate energy locked within the energy channels called nadis. They can be held at any time, even as the person is sitting, relaxing or walking. However, the effect is believed to be more in Padmasana, the lotus posture. The pressure of the hands and other parts of the body to influence the health of the body is not reserved only in Indian practices, but even Chinese culture and American Indians are familiar with this practice of pressure points in the body. If we want to take a look in the West, then we discover reflexology. Dr. William Fitzgerald, an American ENT surgeon, who developed the theory of the link between reflex zones in the feet and hands with corresponding areas and organs of the body, introduced reflexology to the West, learning about this practice by the American Indians. Several tribes of North American Indians used pressure to the feet as a source of healing. Physically, the hand positions act on the nervous system in the hand, keeping the nerves in a flexed position for specific time. The nerve system is divided into 2 categories: central and peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system includes the brain and the central spinal nerve. Peripheral nervous system, arising from the fingertips of the hands and feet, ensures the connection with the other parts of the body. If we go to see the mudras in yoga, we can understand that the thumb plays a central role in these poses. In reflexology, the upper part of the thumb corresponds to the brain. The pineal and pituitary glands, which are considered to be the most important glands in the body, are regulated when pressure is applied to that part. If we then look at the reflexology of the sole of the foot, we see that the brain corresponds to the big toe and therefore the relative glands that we have seen. During the prayer of the Prophet of the Muslims, during the bow, the feet must be in a particular position, putting pressure on the top of the foot. This stimulates the brain and its related glands, as we have seen in the Indian mudras. We see several similar poses in these Egypt statues, if we look at the position of the feet. Returning to the bow of the Muslims, we also have the union of the heels and the upper part of the foot. This, in my opinion, is very reminiscent of the union of the hands in Christian prayer. Then if we go to see the mudra Anjali Mudra, or the mudra of prayer, it is explained that this union of the hands sends messages to the brain by integrating and balancing the 2 hemispheres of the brain. Could these 2 different religious positions have a similar function? All these positions of the hands, although they may seem simple symbols, in my opinion hide from the view of the skeptical Western viewer physiological functions that it would be really interesting to study. The video ends here. If you don't want to miss more videos on the topics we are facing, then subscribe to the channel. See you at the next video.